It's all a bit scattergun, really. At the end of the day, I'm not sure what the message is.
News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses.
As they start running away from the train.
And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube man.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me. I'm back. Good to be here. I'm still getting the views, the likes, the comments, mainly bad comments from people on the right of the spectrum. Lots of people really pissed off because I'm calling people fascists and far right. If you're on the right and you're fed up of being called racist and far right, just remember that for at least the last 5 or more years, us on the left have endlessly been called woke, social justice warriors, virtue signallers. Yes, they're labels. Nobody likes labels. You know, if you're a black person, you don't like labels, do you? If you're an immigrant, you don't like labels. Lots of people don't like labels, but racists, they love labels, don't they? Because to be fair to racists, they are people. They're people too. But racist ideology is stupid. If you are a racist and you're out there and you're watching this and you're going, I'm not a racist, then have a think about it. Because if you are a racist, then frankly, you are a racist. That's my argument on racism. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below. And some people, one person in particular, said that I was tedious. And I just want to ask, is this tedious? Yeah? Is this? I was in Batman Begins. All right, I was a trained actor once. Is that tedious? I was a nurse. I worked as a nurse for 23 years. Is that tedious? I've got all sorts of interesting things on my desk. Is that tedious? Is this 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 tedious? Is that tedious? No, it's not. So don't call me tedious. Do like, subscribe, hit the notifications button. Please just leave a lovely comment below. Maybe try, if you can, to make it positive, and sunny and share, please, because that would be nice. Thank you. Let's dive in. I'm just going to play you the end of Eva Vladarasnagarsk. I probably butchered her name there, but let's dive in to more of the lovely United Kingdom rally.
If anyone can get their countries back, it is us. Change
we can get possible. Our countries back.
Remigration is possible.
All of them.
And it is up to us to make it happen.
Remigration.
We are Generation Remigration.
Whoa. Exciting stuff.
We will not back down. We will not be silenced. And by the grace of God, we will claim our countries back. Thank you.
Send them back!
Send them back! Send them back! Send them back! Send them back! Send them back!
So I don't know if any of you realise that by attending here today, you will inspire so many people. And I know that as a fact.
I wouldn't call it inspire, I'd call it radicalise. If you're in a group of people shouting send them back, you might want to consider the idea that you might be tending towards the far right, or being a bit racist. I'm just putting it out there. I don't want to label anyone or upset anyone because they do get very upset. I understand it. Nobody likes being called a name, even if you are that thing. Let's move on.
Because 3 years ago, I was pretty lost. I was deplatformed, I was censored, I was on my own in a foreign country, I was lonely. The Irish
picked up the phone and he called some prostitutes up to his room. He did a load of cocaine and he had a lovely time. And that's the end of that anecdote.
I really don't feel safe for my kids or for my future. Well, a lot of them are.
I really don't feel safe for my kids and my future. Sorry, that was racist.
They're literally grabbing you on the street. If they look at you and they like you, they're having you.
Nobody has been arrested.
What are you saying to me, my sister? What did you say to her?
Where's all the women and children? Where's it all men that are suddenly American?
It's just random clips, isn't it? Somebody saying, what did you say to my sister? Well, what did he say to her sister? We'll never know, will we?
Our village.
There's millions of men coming in. Where are all the women?
I live here. I want to know where you came from and why you are here.
If it keeps going on the wages, our town won't be recognisable.
I'll murder the Piraeus!
This is my home. This is my country. This is my culture. And I won't sit back and say right there.
You can have your country and share a little tiny bit of it with some other people. Just pointing that out.
Now, the next speaker who's travelled here today, Terry McMahon.
I bet he's come from Egypt. You watch.
Is a film director, a multi-award winner, the producer of the This Is Ireland, watched by millions.
Ireland?
Years ago he spoke up. They tried to silence him. They tried to cancel him. He's here today to say he's not cancelled. He's not silenced. And he's going to speak on behalf of the Republic of Ireland. Terry.
This happened literally just, I think it was yesterday. This happened. Not my eye. They'll cut something in there.
Riots actually it was peaceful riots.
Violent demonstrations broke out near Ireland's capital Dublin on Tuesday night, with as many as 2,000 protesters clashing with police. They're outside the City West Hotel in Saggart, a village southwest of Dublin, being used to house asylum seekers, one of whom, a 26-year-old African man, was charged in connection to an alleged sexual assault on a 10-year-old victim in the area.
So the Irish are very angry because an African man, a young girl, terrible thing. And because the thing is, in Ireland, they haven't really, there's no institutional abuse of children, is there? It's not happened before. So they're very shocked. Wait a minute.
Very, very soon after I started, that was when the abuse started.
Brother O'Brien, who said he was worried Les had been having sinful thoughts.
And I remember saying, I am a good boy, Reverend Brother.
He says the abuse he experienced destroyed his life.
So anyway, that's Ireland for you. Let's listen to Mr. McMahon.
We know what divides us. Every day politicians and media and schools tell us who to hate and train us in how to hate them.
Who?
But look around you. Men, women, boys, girls, young, old, left, right, gay, straight, brown, white.
What?
All of different faiths and different classes.
But it's Muslim. What, Muslims? No. He's thrown himself off because he basically said everyone is okay.
And you are all unified in the core truth that our political, social, ethical, and moral way of life is now under sustained attack.
Who's attacking it? The crowd are very confused because he's not really talking about immigrants. In fact, he seems to be saying that all people are part of society, which is something I completely agree with. So that's interesting.
And the cowards cancelling us here today, despite your contempt, we are marching for you too.
They're not being cancelled, are they? This is being broadcast on YouTube, and nobody was stopped from listening to this or speaking at it.
To protect you from being forced to be too frightened to speak out, too scared to even whisper.
Against
and
what?
And to you young kids here, if you really want to know where the hell the heroes and the rebels and the artists are, they're standing right beside you. Your mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and fellow citizens of all faiths and all colours who finally found the collective courage to stand up against actual monsters are the real heroes.
Who are the monsters, though? He hasn't said who I assume the monsters are the politicians.
You are the actual rebels, the protectors of power.
Yes.
I have a flag here. I'm going to unfurl it in front of you. And it's amazing to be unfurling this flag in this country.
Dirty.
And I do it with respect. And I do it with love for my nation.
There it is.
Ireland, England. We are, right now, more than any time in history, brothers and sisters.
Yes.
We have a common enemy. And we have a common love.
Who's the common enemy?
And we have love or we have hate. And they hate us, but we love each other.
Who hates?
Thank you for having me.
Who hates you? I'm very confused. So he started off with a bit about COVID. I cut that out. But he went on about masks being used to muzzle people, whereas actually they were keeping germs out. Well, viruses to be specific. Yeah, descended into a terrible celebration of multiculturalism, which I find disgusting. Let's see what happens next.
There are 650 politicians in that building over there.
On a Saturday?
How many of them are here today? We've got politicians who have travelled from every country in Europe, pretty much, yet we can't find one. Don't kid yourselves that we've had a political revolution. If there was any member of parliament in there who represented the people truly, they would have come here today and spoke with you.
Maybe, yeah, he's got a point.
Why? We are uniting the kingdom. Today we've united this kingdom like no one has ever seen before.
No, you've united a certain portion of the kingdom who don't like immigration.
Not just Britain that's being invaded. It's not just Britain that's being raped. Every single Western nation faces the same problem. An orchestrated, organised invasion and replacement of European citizens is happening.
Great replacement. Yeah. Let's get the next. Eric Zemmour. Zemmour! They're getting the men in now. They had the women on as a sort of warm-up act. And now it's the men. The strong men of Europe.
Long live a French France and long live an English England.
Okay, lovely. So he said that there was a great replacement going on, apparently. It was an organised effort to replace our culture with the Muslim culture and you know, that's original. It's not very original, really, is it? So thank you. There's another part of this rally. It's a bit of a struggle getting through this, but the reason I'm doing it is to try and show the confusion, really, in the message. And although the crowd are cheering along and sort of trying to get into it, it's very varied. You know, we've had a little girl say that diversity's great, and that's a good thing, and Britain is modern, and Britain, we should celebrate all cultures, which I completely agree with. We've had this guy go on about the Great Replacement. We had the Dutch Eva Verlarenboek going on about the Great Replacement, and we've had a bit of stuff about grooming gangs. It's all a bit scattergun, really. At the end of the day, I'm not sure what the message is. I just think it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Because it's very easy for people who are racist, because they can just say they're not racist. But if you're black, you look black. So it's hard for you. You can't say I'm not black. So it's sort of a bit unfair, really, isn't it? That's what annoys me the most, is that this stuff is not straight down the barrel. This is not really people saying what they think. They're saying things that are veiled, that are so that we can all sort of nod, wink, nudge and a wink, and really we just don't like foreigners, but we'll dress it up in all sorts of rhetoric about loving each other and standing shoulder to shoulder. Well, there are many British people who are black, and I watch Big Brother, and I used to watch Love Island. I don't really watch it anymore. But what I absolutely love is when you see somebody, a beautiful black woman or a black guy usually with big muscles, and they come on and they have like a Glaswegian accent or a Welsh accent or a Brummie accent, and it's like, yeah, they're British, they look black. It doesn't mean anything. Integration happens. It might take a few generations. Even people who are Muslim, who I think there's a presumption that, oh, Muslims don't integrate, they always stay the same. It's not true, is it? Because as the generations go by, actually the children become less staunch in their views. What actually happens is people come from other countries, and rather than eroding British values, they actually tend to take on British values. Because I'm a patriot, I think Britain's great, and I think when people come here in not too large numbers, obviously, we don't want maybe half the population to be coming from Iran or something, because that would change the culture dramatically. But when the numbers are frankly as small as they actually are, if you're honest with yourself, you have to conclude that it's not changing our culture. If anything, we're disseminating our culture out into the world when people go back to their countries. British culture's great, and you can't kill it. It will change over time, and it only gets stronger by having people here from other places. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below, and Sunny and share. And don't nobody go nowhere.